What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Adler Perspective. We appreciate you tuning in every day, every week. If this is your first time catching the show, we really hope you enjoy and, subscribe for more content just like this. Hey, and welcome back to another episode of the Adler Perspective. You know, my favorite thing about these episodes has to be where I get the inspiration to film them, because it never just comes from one place. It's not like I just have a book or a journal that's full of, hey, this is what I'm going to talk about today. No, a lot of times my inspiration from these episodes comes from the most unexpected places. And today, from by far the most unexpected place that I'm going to get wisdom, which it shouldn't be, I guess, when I say it out loud, is the barber shop. I got done getting my hair cut, and of course I feel brand new, so I had to come in here and record an episode. But what inspired me to record the episode is the conversation I had with the barber. Him and I were talking about our schedules and how it's been for us lately. And I looked in there and there was 3 other barber seats and he was the only one in there working, and it's like 8 o'clock at night. So, it's late, of course, we get a haircut, but you know what I mean? You get in when you can fit in, right? So that's exactly what I did. So I'm there, it's late at night, and him and I are both talking about our crazy schedules. And I said something to him because he said he was up for this award for being the best barber in our area. And I said, dude, there's no doubt in my mind that you're not going to get this. You will. You 100% are going to win this award. And I can say that confidently for one reason. And he said, yeah, what's that? I said, Rex, I'm looking around here and there's 3 other empty barber seats, and you're the only one in here working. And that's what it takes to be the best. It's the unseen hours. It's the unseen work that makes you great. And he said, it's crazy. I just finished getting off the phone with a kid, and he was saying he was just getting into cutting hair, and he wanted to pick my brain on some stuff. And he was like, what advice do you have for me? What could you tell me that's gonna really set me apart? And he said, man, just the work. You have to show up, you have to be passionate, you have to care, and you have to put in the work. And that's exactly what Rex was doing. He was putting in those unseen hours while the other barbers were at their house taking it easy, or Rex could be in as well, taking it easy, hanging out with his family. He was putting in the unseen hours. And when I look back at the areas of my life where I want to quote unquote question my progress, or I want to doubt where I'm at in my story, I guess you would say, I reflect back on the unseen hours that I'm putting in. At the end of the day, when success comes, it's going to come from the stuff that you've done when no one else is looking. So what are those little things that you're doing in the unseen that's going to make the difference for you? And if you're doubting where you're at in your journey, if you're doubting your progress, I want you to stop, look around, and observe, hey, you know what? I have been doing the work. This is my proof. So when things finally do happen for you, when your stuff finally takes off, when your business finally hits its big year, if it's you in business, if it's you're the person who's actually cutting hair, then it's not going to be a question of how did this happen, because it's going to feel like it almost happened all of a sudden, but it didn't happen all of a sudden. There were countless days and countless hours of you grinding and putting in the work. You can hear how passionate I am right now coming through this podcast, because this is the stuff that lights me up. These are the 1% tweaks, the little things that you can do that's going to separate you in the long run. So, hey, you know what? If you're that person that was kind of doubting yourself today and where you're at in your journey, I'm here to say, buckle up, because your success is on the way. Because the unseen hours that you've been putting in are about to pay off. and I can fill it for you. They're about to pay off big time. So get ready. And you know what? Celebrate when they come. Because when you look around in those little moments, when there's no one else around, it's you. It's you. It's always been you. You're the person doing the things that no one else is ever going to see. So that's it for today. It was a short one. It was an exciting one. It's a sweet one. I hope you listen back to it again if you need to run through a wall, because that's how I'm feeling right now. It's 8:30 at night, but I'm feeling like I'm ready to run through a freaking wall. So I hope you are too. If you enjoyed today's episode, please, please, please hit that like, hit that subscribe, and also share this thing to someone who you know has been putting in those unseen hours alongside you, who needs that uplift, who needs that little bit of motivation to take their life to the next level. Because you know what? No one's going to come along and throw you this magical life vest for you to reach it to the top. It's got to be you. It's always been you. You got this. I'll catch you next week on another episode of the Adler Perspective. Peace.